Welcome to Fed Scoop TV. I'm Dan Verton, the Cyber and National Security Reporter. Today we're talking with Dave Welch. Dave is the Senior Director for the Adobe Experience Manager Forms and Documents. Dave, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me, Dan.
Tell me a little bit about how industry can help government become more digital.
So I think events like today, where we bring together industry and government teams and we converse. So listening to what government requirements are, what their needs are, what their challenges are, and then taking our technology and helping to show the art of the possible. So give them kind of, here's what we're doing, here's where we're leading, getting that feedback, getting that conversation going with them. So events like today at our government assembly, just perfect for doing that.
Yeah.
The number of side conversations I've had have been just phenomenal.
Right. So what technologies, in your opinion, are driving the biggest change in government today? I mean, today we're talking a lot about taking paper-based processes and making them digital, but what are some of the nuts and bolts that are making that happen?
So I think first and foremost is probably the web, right? And you know, not a new technology, but something that's been around for a long time. And the web, in terms of the way a lot of government departments have been using it over the past few years, number of years, has been as a publishing platform. And I think we're moving away from just being a one-way publishing and sharing information from a government out to the citizen into a transactional platform. So being able to have that citizen engagement, being able to publish, help citizens discover information, publish information to them, and then when they decide they want to sign up or enroll in a program or benefit, provide it through a web platform as opposed to making people abandon their digital experience and get on the phone or come into an office or a branch. Right.
So beyond the web, are there tools or technologies, applications that the government can use to be more collaborative?
To be more collaborative, I think social is definitely an emerging trend that's helping government collaborate, helping everybody collaborate. Being able to create user communities, being able to have that round trip feedback. That's a great platform that I'd like to see more government agencies kind of embrace. When we talk social with government customers, they're like, how am I going to use that?
Right.
And I think the citizen self-service type use case where you're applying for some benefit and you're asking for help. What's the right form? What's the right right way to fill this out? Being able to get peer community support, but also support from the government agency itself through a social platform. Bang on.
Right. So when you look out across the entire government landscape, where do you see transformation happening, or where do you see transformation that's really possible?
Yeah, so web and complex transactions, I think, is really one that I've pretty focused on. Mobile is another one. So our mobile platforms today, my tablet device, things that I can do on this today that I can't do on a desktop. So be able to take videos, take pictures, do geolocation tagging, capture a scribble signature, your delivery guy kind of signature on the little tablets that they have. Having an integrated platform for doing applications and complex transactions that are web-based, and we're seeing a number of citizens just bypassing or giving up their desktops and their laptops and going with mobile devices as being their primary way for accessing the internet. So I think from a government perspective, it's getting on board with web delivered complex transactions and supporting a mobile platform for doing that.
I heard an interesting conversation about this topic at a session that you were moderating, which was start with the mobile first and then design for the web.
Right. I think that's a great advice, because that way we're making sure that we're accommodating the form factor and the usability factors that come with the new opportunities you have for mobile. But we also can't forget that from a government perspective, it's not just having a mobile experience, but it's also a bunch of HTML pages and you're done. It's being able to provide that I call document of record. So you've applied for some benefit. I say,
Right.
Dan, here's what you just told me. Is this, this is what you applied for.
Right.
Thanks very much for your coming to my website.
Right.
Right. So we've got a mobile experience, but we also need to have that kind of digital transaction of record, maybe a long-term, I'll use the word PDF since I'm from Adobe, document of record that somebody can take and file away.
Great. Well, Dave, thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me here, Dan.
You've been watching FedScoop TV. I'm Dan Verton. Thanks for watching.